Hello everybody, Dracs Fantastic here. Explore, vintage story. It's still raining. I ran over to this really cool ruin. I thought this would make a nice backdrop for the intro. Hey, last time we chased iron that wasn't iron. I hadn't forgotten. We made a really cool raft, and we found some ice, if you can believe it. We're gonna ground that ice up and put it. We're gonna store some food with that ice. We're gonna use it. Today the goal is simple. Yeah, let's yawn. Today the goal is simple. We're gonna get on the we're gonna just use the raft. We're gonna store the base raft and get on our speedboat and go home. Because we didn't get enough stuff to fill. And then we're gonna come back to where we found that one hit of iron and just poke our head around and see if we can't find some. I think we keep exploring through the summer as much as we can. And then we'll do more building and more indoor projects in the winter. All right, let's go. Funding for this video is provided by viewers like you. It's a really cool ruin. There's no doubt about it. Like, I wish there was like, I don't know, something underneath, like a hidden room or something. But I guess not. I guess not everything can be full of loot. Every time I've said that, I don't know. Are you like this? Every time you see something, you're like, "Is there loot?" There's not. All right, what am I doing here? Speaking of loot, Dracs. Let's mark this cave just in case we ever decide to go caving again. You know what? I think I got on the boat. Oh no, there it is. I was like, I think I got on the boat and got off the boat marker. We asked our friend Ape just recently. He was in one of the live streams about making. He's the maker of the mod that makes a little marker for the boat marker mod. We asked him if it was possible to do it for the raft, and he said it was possible. So maybe we'll see a raft marker mod in the future. That would be nice. Because, I mean, this thing's super easy to lose. Do we have enough room to pick this up? I think we do. I think we have to make a decision. Look at all those axes. Drax, you've got an axe problem. Is this a book we can read? Okay, hold on, we can. I think we can. Do we have to take the basket off? How is that gonna work? Okay, there we go. And then we can not get on the boat. How do we pick up? I need to pick up the boat. There we go. All right, got it. Got it. All right, and then we can delete where we left it. I think this. I wish we had another player in here, because I think it would be a great comparison to see how fast I'm going right now, as in comparison to like how fast on the other raft. Like, I'd love to have like a race. I think I don't know that you couldn't do it on a network, right? You'd have to do it like local. You'd have to like connect local, I think. That's so you could get the latency way down so there wouldn't be any lag time, so you could see it in real time, I think. I think that might be the best way to try to pull that off. Maybe I'll try to convince my partner, who also has this game, to come in and we can do some raft, like the speed between the different ships. I'm writing that down. I think there's always going to be a little bit of latency, so like it may not be the most scientific thing in the world, right? All right, let's go home and let's drop off the 700 axes we got, and then where we're going is in here somewhere, I thought. There's borax. Oh, it's right there. That's lead. Iron. Poor. 0.63. I wonder if we like go this way, if it'll get better. We didn't go this way. I don't know, more exploring. So let's run home, drop everything off. Did I just drop the boat? Oh, Drax. I changed the boat out of my hand, sorry. Hilarious. Let's go home and drop off everything and then decide what we want to do here. We have 20 of these and 63 jerky that's still good for 50. We don't need more food. And we're going to find more berries out there, even though we're going to wander into a desert up there. I'm wondering if we can make like a different, maybe we try to come in like right here and just take some readings across this piece of land as we make our way up and over. This rain is awesome. I'm loving every minute of this. We built the side steps over there, but you know what? I don't know why we built them, actually. I guess if we just happen to be coming up on that side on foot, but like on the water, especially with this thing, I don't need to. I can just go right here. I can spend the extra 2 seconds and go right here and then walk up the fast stairs, right? These fast stairs are even good right out of the water. Hello, pigs. Oh man, you guys are so aggressive. Do we think we caught this pig that's in here? No. Hi, guy. Did you mark is the trap set? Yes. Ay. Hello. You know what we should check too? I'm gonna check something really quick on the mods. I was just checking to make sure I had all the right mods installed. I go back and forth. I'm filming a bunch of different videos throughout the weeks, and so some videos have some mods, other videos don't have any mods, some others have, so. And what I've decided is 2 things. I would love to see the launcher see an update so that each play had its own mod attachment. And I think what would be even better, and I was thinking about this yesterday, was... Oh, there's real food. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I think would be even more exciting would be like how RimWorld deals with mods. That when you load the mod... So let's say you load a save file. For those of you who play the game RimWorld, when you load a save file... It comes up and says, hey, you've loaded this one before, but the last time you loaded it didn't have all these different mods on it. Or do you want to load it the same, or do you want to load those mods, right? Like something like a mod checker, and maybe I haven't looked, but maybe there's a mod that does this, that checks and says, hey, this save, the last time it was loading, had this many mods on it. And you're loading it again without them. Do you want to continue? Like that would save me maybe there doesn't need to be a launcher at all. Maybe it just needs to be a mod checker to say, on this save, we had these ones on there. Do you want to load those again? You're missing 3 of them. Do you want to do that? That would be huge for me. It would be huge for me. Dracs can dream. I feel like we have so many axes. We need to hang them up on the other side. I mean, like it just, these are flint axes. They're worthless, but I don't know. We had the room, right? We had the room. I got bamboo on that last run. I would put it there, but oh, can we plant this? Let's have that conversation in a second. Let's put the ice in here. If there's going to be bony soil, it would be there. It is not. Where is it? Oh, it's probably down in the shack. The bony soil's in the shack. What's this? Slate cobblestone. Good. I guess we'll take that boat again. I don't know why this isn't in my hand. Black coal is what we picked up. Should we run down here? I keep forgetting there are fish traps here. 11 more days on that. This one has never been completed either. But we don't ever go this way because we know what's over here. I feel like we haven't gone this way since we kind of don't ever go to that house over there. Oh, I forgot that. We should move this to the other side where we'd see it once in a while, right? I thought there was a case down here. No? I mean, there's 3 of them. Should we move this? Do I have room? Like we never come this way. Watch, I'll move it and we'll always come this way. If we're always going to travel by water, it means we're always going to go north and over land. Yeah, let's leave it. Don't get sidetracked, Dracs. All right, so bamboo stakes. Can we... bamboo segments. I can't remember if this is what you plant or if it's planted the other way. I gotta decide where we're gonna do this. Nope. Can you cut it with a knife? That makes stakes. That's fun. Oh, that makes a bamboo cone hat. Oh, we have to. We have to. But I want to know if I can grow it. I want to know if I can grow it. Let's start bamboo. I don't think this is the thing that grows, right? This is a bamboo segment. We need the shoots. That's what we need. We need the shoots, and we're not going to get those. Yeah, so this is it. But we got to make the hat, right? I was just talking about, like, let's get a hat to keep the rain off our head. And there it is. And there it is. I guess we'll just file these in here for another hat for another day. I was really hoping that we could turn those around, but let's see. Let's keep the 50 and leave the 8, right? And then we need a bunch of sticks. I got 64 here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, 4 maybe. Whoops, Dracs. That'd be enough. I was just gonna put these axes over here. And then forget about them. We're wearing a. Oh, we can wear the hat though. I don't think vanity is on, so we can't see the hat. But we should get a. We'll get a bonus from not getting wet by percentage, right? Protection from rain 85%. So once we dry off, it should work. I think that's such a cool ad. It's a cool ad, and it's kind of like a quiet ad. Like I didn't hear a ton of people talking about it. All right. Axes, and more axes. I've got a tin bronze axe on me. Like, look at all of this. Like, here's what I'm always talking about. Like, so I'm always like, we got to keep our bags clean, right? We got to keep the bags clean. Now I'm carrying torches, what I used to not carry. Now I'm carrying ladders, which I used to not carry. Now I'm carrying a raft and an oar, which I don't usually carry. I'm carrying a bed. I'm carrying bandages, which I usually don't carry, right? Like, so what is that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 spaces taken up by survival things I need. And everyone's like, I just carry that. And I'm like, oh. And it's not like I have awful bags. Like, I've got the leather bags, which once upon a time were the best bags in the game, right? Right? How many, this is my question to you, Vintage Story players. How many things are you carrying on you in your base bag that you always leave the house with? Right? Obviously not black coal. Although maybe some of you are like, you know what, Drax? I never leave home without black coal. I never leave home without that black coal. I haven't forgotten that we need to build a windmill. That's a winter project. This pickaxe has 167 left. Oh, I've already pulled it. I don't think there's another one hanging. Oh, there is. It's just as bad. 67, 167. I feel like these are going to stay here for the rainy day. Like, if we're going to go all the way out there, we need a good one. Yeah, there's nothing in here that we can get rid of. I'm not even sure we should take the raft. Like, I'm not even sure it makes sense. Because we're going to go all the way. We're going to park the raft We're going to park the raft like here and go all the way in here. So it's not really going to help us. I don't have the right raftman. I still don't. Like, even if I had a sailboat and I was going to go all the way in, like, the raft makes sense if I was going to get whatever this is. If we're going to get borax in mass, that's when we take the raft. Should we, let's have a storage point for this raft somewhere. Let's store it down by the river. Down by the river. And we could store it in something nice, Dracs. All right. We need this. And we don't have any this. Stored food perish time. Suitable spot for food ripening. Everybody likes a good ripe amount of food. We could make more tin bronze. Or we can just hammer out one of these. What else do we need? Looks like that knife is getting close too, right? 164. Maybe we just do these two right here. With some of that wonderful black coal we just brought back. Or we could use brown coal for this. No reason to waste the good stuff. Where did I find that? The problem with playing at different settings, right, is that I just forget. I talk about this all the time. My memory's not the best in the world as it is, and like I'm playing a couple different versions, and then I try to film these in batches so I've got them. And so sometimes like a couple of times ago, there was 4 episodes I recorded back to back to back, which is great, but I don't always have time to do that. All right, let's let that warm up. While that's warming up, we could do something else like run down here. It's so beautiful. I'm playing on a winter server right now. My Christmas server's running. And so snowy. So snowy and cold. So it's nice to be in such vibrant surroundings. Yeah, there we go. We'll store it right there. Drax will totally forget that he made a raft. What do we decide? The way to get this trap up is to... like that. He's not getting in there ever. We need to get a turnip or something to... I guess I don't need to take this off. Don't break the trap, everybody. Don't break the trap. If you break the trap... do we think the parsnip is something we can do? Should we try it? I haven't forgot that I'm making metalworking. We can do both. It's not hot enough yet. We can do both. It went in there. It's in there. All right, we can do parsnips. Maybe that was the problem all along. The pig's a very picky eater. Wants the parsnips. Like, listen, if you put some parsnips in there, Drax, I'm all over it. Until then, though, buddy, probably not. I'm here. Pickaxe head. Good. I did make a change. Whoops. I did make a change. I installed Knapster. I don't think Knapster had been installed. Knapster made it so that Xskills now works with Knapster. For you long-time Vintage Story players who have made many thousands of things, Knapster is a big boost to your overall productivity. I think it's wonderful. Also because for people who have accessibility needs, I think it's really, really helpful for that too, because you don't have to click. You can just hold the button. You can just hold the button. And I like it because I like it when I'm streaming, especially because then I don't have to, I can read the chat and chat without having to be like completely Drax focused on this, right? Because for those of you, I mean, everybody, right? Like, I don't know if you, even if you've done this a million times, there's still something in the back of your head that's like, don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. I just don't like to waste metal, right? It's not something that's always easy to come by. I feel like there's already a knife hanging on here. Here we go. So like, I don't want to screw it up. Perfect. All right, a new knife and a new pickaxe. That's not sticks. We were making glass for the kitchen build, which seems like something we should keep doing. Because this is the kind of thing that we can turn on and then leave, right? I think the question is, do we have enough charcoal and such to make this work? We definitely have enough quartz. That's 36 now. Good. We definitely have enough quartz. And the charcoal. All right, we got enough charcoal too. All right, let's definitely do this a couple more times. Let's definitely do this a couple more times. This just doesn't seem like the best place to do this, honestly, because when you break it, they fall down into the hole, and then you got to do the thing. You got to do the dance, right? You got to do the dance. 1, 2, 3. I think we can do 4. I think we can do 4. Probably do more than that. I think 4 is a great start, though. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's get these guys in here. 1, 2, 3. Future Dracs will thank us, right? He'll be like, oh, Dracs, thank you for continuing to make glass. You are amazing. You are amazing. All right. 6, 6, 6. And then make sure you... Last step, you got to light them. You got to light them up. Got a mod that tells me when they're lit and how much time is left. And I absolutely love it. When I play without it, it's really missed. Having that knowledge, just not even like the hours missed on this, we don't care because we're gonna leave. But like on when you're like, is it lit? Is it going? Did I get it right? I mean, it's smoking out the top, Dracs. Come on, figure it out. Figure it out. All right. Anything else we need to leave behind? I mean, it's 21:17. Should we cook a proper meal? That's what I wanted to do. Hi. Cabbages, anybody? Looks like we got a little bit of rot. Parsnip cabbage stew, maybe? Doesn't that sound lovely? Parsnip cabbage stew. Sounds wondrous. Good. What did you just do? The final ingredient is fire. Oh my god, stop it. All right. Oh, let's put these bricks back down. I always end up leaving. I always end up leaving with like a whole bunch. Do you like, oh, I got everything out of my bags. Then you get onto the water or get running and you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why did you leave this in there? All right. But we can put these bricks back here and they'll fit underneath there. Perfect. I don't really want to take an axe just because I want to have another bag space. But I think when I don't take an axe, it's going to come back to haunt me. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's not like we're going to freeze. We can always make a quick axe if we need to while we're out there. We got a weapon. We got a somewhat crappy shovel, but it's got 300 hits on it. Yeah, I think we got everything we need. Let's just have like a proper meal and then we'll be on our way. Let's have a proper meal and we'll be on our way. Love the glowy books. What's this, borax? Honey. Someone came in and they were like, Drax, I can't get blood. I'm like, you got to put them on the hook and you got to put a bucket underneath it and to collect it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's brilliant. I'm like, yeah, it really is. It really is. How are we doing down here? I mean, I guess we could have had one of these proper meals. I always cook a bunch of food, crock it up, and then like, I always feel like I hardly ever eat the food. I always just keep making more new food. Ooh, almost. Almost. It's so pretty. All right, let's get on the water while we can, right? Might as well at the nighttime. Hi, let's check in. All right. We haven't caught him yet, but we're going to. I'm not giving up hope. Are you? Oh, we shouldn't have fed the pigs. You know what? No. They can eat when we come back. We're on the water again. I mean, we also could, like, come in here and go up. Maybe ooh, lightning. Like, it doesn't look like we've come through here at all. We could, like, do a straight line. Like, whatever direction that is. Northwest. This is like a sheer cliff here. We've been here. Yeah, I think maybe we come out of here and we go through this awful forest. Cut through. I mean, it looks like I've kind of been in this area, but I didn't take any readings, so how's that doing? 184 hits. Seems like we should have made another one of those. Too late now, Dracs. Too late now. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen how... Whoops, Dracs, pay attention. I'd love to have seen if, like, it would have kept the river going. Wouldn't it have been great if there's a river that had gone all the way to the other side over there? It would have been very nice. Oh, hi. We should not pass this up as we're about to go into a desert. I'll take all of these, and we should... Oh, they combined into one. Perfect. We got 50 now. There's some apes grapes there. Onions, wolves, those can hurt you. Move quickly away from them. They seem very upset. Northwest. Oof. Hard to pass this up. I just feel like I need some more turnips in my life. I don't know. You know what? Only going to stop for turnips and flax. That's all we're going to pick up seed-wise. Which means now we'll see every seed but turnip and flax. I should have never told the game that. Never announce your never announce your goals to the game, because then it will fort you. Fort you? Fort you? I don't think fort you is the right word, Drax. Look at all those berries! It will best you? Alright, so let's take a reading so that we know we went this way. We might have gone this way before. We just didn't take any readings. And this could be the reason why is that it's not necessarily easy to do. Long range scan, please. I will not make the same mistake that I made the last time. We're only chasing iron. One more sample, please. Smelts into one iron bloom. Are you kidding me? Decent amount. We just found it. All of that running all of that running around, right? That's it. Smelts into iron bloom. Magnetite. We've got a winner, everybody. We've got a winner. All right, let's how far are we away from the coast? Man, pretty close too. Well, that changes everything, right? That changes everything. I'm just thinking we should make a little, like, quick shelter on the top of this thing if we're going to be down there. Out of our favorite building material. Ferns, not even once. Not even once. Remember when I was like, I don't need that axe? I don't need that axe. Can we do this? I was thinking like a door would be nice. A door would be nice. We're going to use the ladders to go down. We're going to need a lot more dirt. A lot more dirt, Dracs. Keep picking these up. Some nice mushrooms in this area. What kind of mushrooms are these? Lobster mushrooms. Oh, we can eat them. Faster with the knife, not faster with the knife. I don't know. You tell me. What's a crappy door? It's like a crude door. Doesn't it used to be like the first one on the list? Now all my mods have. There it is. We need to chop down a piece of the thing. All right. So I definitely jinxed myself when I was like, we won't need to cut down a tree. We won't need to cut down a tree. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you pro Knapster or against it? Tell me. Tell me. Share with me. I want to know. What are your thoughts? I need a small tree. Are you a small tree? Hi. You're not. Honestly, like I really don't want to cut down a giant tree. All right, you're it. You're it. Ow. Why, dude? I'm cutting down a tree. No, come on. Did I lose all my progress? We were like almost there too. He was like, wait, he's 30% left. Oh, for the love of all things holy. This is why I was trying to make a door. So I wouldn't get eaten. Well, I'm glad I had most of it built. All right, well. Another day on that front. Maybe do that during the light. I mean, I'm so glad I built this. So glad I built this. I got 19 pieces and I got some rammed earth here. All right, we're going to go hunting. We're going to go hunting. We've got our lovely we got 62 ladders. Will that be enough? That is the question. How far down do you think we're going to have to go? Should we mark this? I was using this like blue color for iron. A decent amount. That means there's definitely an epic amount of it down here, right? Right? I mean, we didn't do a short-term scan at all. No ores nearby. It's not going to be this close up. There's copper down here. There's tin. I think the other thing I don't like about the ladders is that I have to stop and put them down. Anything that inconveniences... I mean, like the funny thing is like it inconveniences me here, but then getting out of here is so much easier, right? All right, let's start probing. What are we? 98. There's no way there's no way it's here. No ore nearby. I think we just keep going down. Yeah, I love how you can still hear the thunder underground. You think that would be like... You think 40 or 50 blocks underground you'd still be able to hear thunder? In real life? No ore nodes nearby. I did a mining, like, prospecting guide video recently. And I had a lot of fun doing it. A lot of people said, thank you so much, I needed this. And I got some comments, like, talking about their process and how they do it. And I think like when I make these guide videos, it's sort of like twofold for me, right? Like one, I'm hoping that I can help somebody for sure. Someone like me, some young vintage story player out there who's just looking for a guide to figure it out, something quick, concise. But I think the veteran vintage story player, which is now what we're calling me. I mean, that's not a name that I'm giving myself. That's what people have called. I mean, that's like on the street, they're like, it's that veteran vintage story player, Dracs fantastic. And I'm like, oh, please, hold your applause. I think what I'm trying to get to is like someone to leave a comment and say like, yes, that's a great way of doing it, Dracs. But have you thought about this way, right? Like there's another way to do it. Like what I love about what I do is that it's not only do I get to share what information I have, but I also get to get information and make my gameplay better or more fun or more exciting. So it's a big plus. It's a big plus. I think like I'm not just asking for comments to ask for comments for like engagement. I am for sure, but I'm also asking because I've learned a lot from them. I've learned a lot from comments. I've learned a lot from people commenting on my videos. I've learned a lot from people in my stream coming in and helping me out. You know, when you play games by yourself, as I have most of my life, you're only going to learn by watching. And most of the time, I have never been like a big person who goes out and just watches. I just haven't gone out and watched videos on YouTube unless I'm just stuck, right? Like I'm not somebody who's just going to go and watch videos just like because, like if I'm obsessed about a game or whatever, like that never has been something that I've done. Could be generational. I know a lot of people like watch every single video about the game. They're like, oh my God, I love it. Not something I've done. And so like this has helped me branch out and learn, which has been great. It's down here somewhere, Dracs. Don't give up. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to give up. I think we start pulling from each side now, maybe. Just out of reach. Oh, we got that one right there. You see it? Right on the edge. The hell of a lightning storm. I hope it hits some of those shivers that are out there. I hope it hits some of those shivers. 2, 3... 4. Oh, there's 10. Trace amounts of tin. We're going to find like the mother load of tin. Watch. We're down 30 some blocks at this point. The tin's that way. Do we go find it? I don't know that we have like a source of tin. Maybe we probably do, and I just forgot. Trace amounts of tin in every direction. Which means it's below us, right? That's what that means. There, I got it. Medium amounts. This way, Dracs. This way. Oh my gosh. How easy was that? Oh my God, I love it. I love it. It's poor. I mean, I don't know how much we actually... I mean, if we find iron down here, we're not going to need too much of this tin. Always good to have it. And when it's this easy to find, you might as well take it, right? I'm using the Juicy Ores mod, which we've talked about. It is... of the... Oh. I just scared the shit out of myself. I forgot I have cave-ins on. I was going to say, out of all of the mods that I've played recently, it is my favorite. It is my favorite mod. That scared the bejesus out of me. It was so loud in my ears, too. Well, I didn't bring anything for those, right? We need a saw to make those, so it's not like we can just make them in the wild. We're not too far from the house. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, it's because I'm playing a bunch of different versions of the game right now, and all of them are on like no cave-in passive mode, which is not a good thing which is not a good thing for my playstyle, right? Like, because you get used to that. You're like, ah, da 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 da, and then like two things happen: the walls start caving in on you, and two, the mobs kill you, right? You're like, hey, wait, why are you hitting me? All right, this looks like we might be able to pull this out without it all falling down. It's a good amount. It's a good amount. All right, so let's close that off so we don't get any visitors. Close it off so we don't get any. Let's keep going. That was an excellent find. An excellent find. There might be more of it. It was minuscule amounts though, right? It wasn't a lot. Wasn't a lot. Native copper trace amounts. Sweet. We're going to find everything but what we're looking for, right? Never against copper, though. Are these cracked blocks? No ore nearby. Whoops, that's not the prospecting pick. No ore nearby, so the copper's below us. I guess we're going down as far as we can with the ladders we have. So all the way to the bottom, I think. Native copper, small amounts. I will say this, the thunder sounds so amazing, right? Native copper, large amounts? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Seriously? That is hilarious. Hilarious. All right, well. We know there's copper. That's good. Keep going. I've come for the decent iron bloom, and I've found tin and copper. Dracs luck right here, right? Native copper, small amounts. We know that. All right. Do a couple more bore holes. Yeah, so I guess I don't know if my point was made in that last conversation, but like this is the way in which I try to find stuff, and it works, right? It's tested. I've found lots of ore this way, and I don't think outside of some kind of mod that there's a quicker way of doing this, right? A quicker way. I'm so glad I built that hut. That's just me. That's just years of being killed when mining, right? Like if you were going to do like a proper mine, right? Like build a little, I used to do that in Minecraft too, right? I build a little proper entrance over the top so that like I wouldn't die, especially when you're far away from the house. Especially when you're far away. Far away. Well, don't know if we're going to get lucky. 30 more blocks to the bottom. No ore nearby. A couple more down here. Come on, iron. Show yourself to us. Can't believe we found it I can't believe we got such a big hit so close. I'm glad I went this way. I'm glad I changed my mind. See, I fooled the game. We were initially told we were going to go back to where we were before, and it was like, okay, cool. There's no iron there. And then they were like, wait, what is he doing? What is he's changed course, everybody. Realized we could eat some food here. Well, the sprockets spin in the right way. As in, there's something down here of danger. Come on. Show yourself. Nope. 22 more to the bottom. We may have to really poke around. 120 more hits on the prospecting pick. I guess we haven't looked this way, right? Uh-oh. There's the noise. You've been underground too long, Dracs. I was also thinking like there could be like a giant cave or something deadly down here. Fall through into it. We're not too, I mean, there were 12 from the Aw. More copper. That's hilarious. We're gonna find everything but what we need, right? Large amounts of native copper. Boo! Boo! Very large amounts of native copper. What does that even look like? Oh my god. We already have a giant copper mine underneath our house. It's so funny. It's funny and it's fitting, right? I mean, that's the entire line right there. Hold on, we should do that so we don't get something falling in on our heads here. So we don't get something falling in on our heads. I think it's just going to say a bunch of iron. Look at all of that iron. I mean, look at all that copper. So much copper. Very large amounts. Down to the bottom. Come on. It's down here, right? Right? Very large amounts. That's the name of this. That's the name of this episode. Very large amounts of copper. Medium amounts. I mean, it must just go on and on and on and on and on. I didn't even see if it was rich. It's rich. That's the other thing too, right? We're at the bottom. Well, we're at the bottom. I don't know what to do. I guess we can poke around, right? I don't think we're going to get lucky. I don't think we're going to get lucky. I think we call it here probably and come back next episode and try to find it. We've got 101. We got 101 hits left on our prospecting pick. We can go the different levels and we can go through the different levels and try to find it. Well, it's been a long time since I've been at the mantle. We're at the bottom of the world. The sprockets turning the wrong way. We found tin and an epic, 2 patches of huge amounts of copper. So it's not nothing, but it's not what we were looking for. So I think we come back next time and we poke around. It's down here somewhere within so many blocks in this chunk. It's just going to take a little more prospecting. A little more prospecting, but once we find it, we're set for life. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.